Hey, so today I wanted to kind of walk you through creating your perfect schedule. And remember that there is no exact way to do it, but I wanted to kind of give you some ideas to help get started with looking at your week and deciding what you're going to do. So one thing, I think that everyone should be doing strength training, and there are so many ways to be doing strength training. Strength training can be everything from a bar class where you're doing a gazillion, thousand, bazillion reps, or something where you're doing CrossFit and you're doing 5 reps at a super heavy weight, and everything in between. The research, the science shows that as long as you are challenging yourself, you're building strength. So if you have a specific goal, then obviously you need to think about how you're training for that specific goal. But if your goal is just general health, find what works and what you have fun with and what you'll actually do. Okay, so strength training, if we start with that as our base, everybody should be getting 2 times a week, in my opinion, of strength training. If all you have time for is 1 time a week, by all means, don't think, oh, it's not good enough. It's still going to have benefit, just not as much as if you can get at least 2 days a week. So with our first example, you'll do 2 whole body strength workouts. To get a whole body strength workout in, it's probably going to take you a minimum of a half hour, but most likely 45 minutes to me is a perfect time for having a strength training workout, because you're going to get your whole body in. You can work all the major muscle groups, but you're not going so long that you're starting to fatigue towards the end, and maybe your form starts to suffer, your energy starts to dip. So 45 minutes to me really is the sweet spot if you're doing whole body workouts. Now if that sounds like too long, keep listening, because I'm going to tell you a way to do shorter workouts, which is what I prefer. It just doesn't work for everybody's schedule, or it's not what they like. So whole body strength workouts, you really need a day in between. So if we've got a schedule here, and we're creating a week schedule, we could do our strength workouts, and I'm going to use S for our strength workouts, on Tuesday and Thursday. And those could be our 2 strength days. That would be great. We've got the rest of the week to do other activities, cardio, flexibility, build in all the rest of those elements of fitness that are so important. Now, this could be Wednesday, Friday. This could be Thursday, Sunday, as long as you've got some extra days in between there. Now, many people who love strength training, or who just realize that their body benefits from it, will do amazing as far as their success and their results with doing 3 days. So then another great schedule would be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And you'll notice that our schedule, most of our whole body strength classes fall on these days, because we find that the most people have that available. We're not running into that Monday where you wake up and it's a little bit hard to get going. Saturdays, most people have a pretty open day, so it's a little easier. We get to sleep in and start our workouts later. But yeah, this would be like an ideal strength training schedule, 2 or 3 days a week with a day in between. Now, if we were pairing some things in here, something that I want you to think about, if you are sore on Wednesday morning when you wake up from your strength workout, you can still do cardiovascular exercise. You can still do something like yoga, stretching, mobility, foam rolling, cardio. All that stuff is totally fine, because your strength training is working a different kind of muscle fibers than the muscle fibers that you're targeting when you're doing something where you can keep going for a long time. So I want you to keep that in mind when you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm too sore, I'm just going to not do anything. Stop thinking that way, because you should do something. It just should be a different form of exercise. So instead of feeling like you can only do 12 to 15 reps of your lunges, you'll go for a walk, where you could probably walk for about 20 to 45 minutes and feel totally fine. So Wednesdays could be your walk or your run day. Or what we have, and that I love, is our trampoline fitness. So you could do something like trampoline, where we're working more of the aerobic system, the aerobic muscle fibers, and we're doing some more core work, which they say is okay to do 2 days in a row as long as you're not feeling super sore. So yeah, think about that as being what you put in between. And then obviously those flexibility, those mobility workouts, those stress relieving workouts like yoga and stretching and mobility, meditation, all those things are so beneficial to your health and also to your physique. So many people underestimate the benefits of those slower paced, less intense activities like slow walks and gentle yoga classes. And what they do is they give our body some time to relax and decrease cortisol levels, decrease our stress hormones, help us sleep better at night so we're recovering from our other workouts, help us so that we're not feeling so stressed and we're maybe overeating or picking things that we're not eating. Those types of stress relieving, lower intensity workouts that we do outside of some of our intense workouts are so important. You can't forget those. All right, so let's say that you don't have time for an hour-long workout, or you want to work out more days of the week. My favorite way to work out is to do shorter workouts that are about a half hour. So this could be a split routine. And the best way to do this is to get it designed by a trainer. So meet with a trainer. Maybe you meet with her or him once a week, and then she designs something for you to do the rest of the week. Maybe you meet with her once a month, and she designs something that you do throughout the month, and then you switch things up. But these are split routines. So the way that I work out, because finding an hour is really difficult, an hour also means that 45 minutes or an hour means I'm going to sweat more. I'm going to have to take a shower. I do short 20 to 30 minute strength workouts that split up the muscle groups. So on Mondays, I might do back and core and biceps. And that might be my Monday workout. And then Tuesday, I'll do shoulders and legs and chest and triceps. So I'll do more of the pushing exercises and the leg exercises. I do trampoline because that's what I teach on Wednesdays, so my cardio ends up being on Wednesdays. And then on Thursday and Friday, I'll probably cycle back to those strength workouts. Saturday and Sunday will be my rest days. I'll probably just walk or do some yoga or flexibility stuff on those days. So there's so many ways to design your workout, so many different ways that you can do your strength training, so many different ways that you can get in your cardiovascular fitness. But the big things to remember is if you're doing a whole body workout, you need at least a full day in between. If that's not possible for you to get something in that's like 45 minutes for whatever reason, 45 minutes to an hour, then I suggest you try some split routines. And the best way to do those is to get them designed by a trainer so that they're choosing the exercises that specifically work for your body, as well as match the challenge that you need right now, so that they can either start you at something that's, a little bit easier and progress you, or just find something that challenges you right off the bat, whereas maybe you wouldn't know that you weren't being challenged before. So if you have any questions, let me know, but this is how I would design my perfect week for myself, for my clients, and for you.